Craving the perfect night out? I want you to look no further than Cobblestone on Main, located in the heart of Webster at 109 West Main Street. Cobblestone is your ultimate destination for a truly unforgettable evening. Warm up with their expertly crafted cocktails featuring an unrivaled wine list that'll tantalize your taste buds. Their upscale bar offers a variety of premium beers and delectable small plates that are guaranteed to impress. So, whether you're planning an intimate dinner or a fun night out with friends and family, Cobblestone on Main delivers an experience that'll keep you coming back for more. Sophisticated, delicious, memorable. Cobblestone on Main, where every moment is a celebration.
On location and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
And thanks for getting your pot on. We are at Cars and Coffee at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where I'm not sure that they knew what to expect today, but I got to think that there's over 150 cars out there right now. Everything from air-cooled Porsches and Lamborghinis to American Muscle to Hellcats that are in there. Can you turn that light just toward him a little bit on his face? But it has been, Matt Indiano from Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. What do you think?
It's a great turnout.
It's an amazing turnout.
We got blessed with some good weather. Great turnout.
That does help. For sure, because a lot of people don't want to take their cars out when it's, not great weather. But I am just blown away by the number of people that come out. I go, you've got to do this monthly. I've been pushing your wife to tell you to do it monthly.
Absolutely. There's at least a couple hundred cars that have been in and out. I knew that when I was driving down the street to get here at 8:15, there was cars staging over at the Dunkin' Donuts. So
really,
I think people have been ready.
Yeah,
I was just follow them all down the expressway.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is.
How do events in your mind, like these Cars and Coffee things, help build a real sense of community around Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram beyond just the selling of cars and servicing of cars?
People get to see what we do here in the back with our. We've got 2 dynos, we've got a speed shop. Kind of go under the radar screen, but they get to see what we do. They get to see some of our products we've put out, the cars we've built, the cars we've tuned, pretty much all of which are here. And a lot of these people are customers as well as other people that just want to come and show off their goods. And no matter what it is, like you said, whether it's American Muscle, whether it's a Lamborghini, whether it's a Toyota, it doesn't matter.
I was a little disappointed they told me to pull her on the back. I was going to pop my my Caravan hood open and let people take a look at that dirty thing.
You're lucky you got on premise.
I know.
We almost wanted you to park across the street, but no, it's nice. And regardless of what you have, it doesn't matter what the dollar amount is. People put money and time into their cars. They're proud of them. We want everybody to show off what
Matt,
they have.
I'm listening out there to conversations. It's one of my favorite things to do, sort of eavesdrop as you walk by these guys. And one guy goes, yeah, I was going to buy a house, and instead I bought the car.
Sure, his
it's
wife
a
was happy with that.
Lamborghini. And I go, wow. I think he was a young guy, probably a young single guy. I'm sure if your wife wouldn't be happy with something like that. But that's what people do. It's a passion.
It truly is. It's a passion. It's a disease.
Yeah.
If you're bit by the bug and you're into hot rods and cars and the like, it's a whole different thing.
Because I always liked the air-cooled Porsche. I always thought was a really cool car. But I've been driving the electric Daytona, Dodge Daytona 2025. That thing is amazing, dude. The way they have built that to keep the American muscle, to keep the feel, and the zip of the electric is amazing.
Bill, it's kind of funny that you bring that one up. I bleed, race gas and and old school,
absolutely
old school technology and everything. I got into one. I have one. I've got the Charger, I think, which is the same one you might be driving. Yeah, it's unbelievable,
isn't it?
It's unbelievable. I drive back and forth from Hilton to Victor each day. I charge it when I get home. I charge it, here at work. Sure. Almost 280 miles per charge.
Right.
I drive it down to our other store in Dansville, and it's not a problem. And
no,
it's quick.
It's quick.
It's unbelievably well appointed inside.
It's so well appointed, and you're right. And I would also say the driver assist stuff, like if you're on the highway and things, you practically
borderline annoying.
Oh, well, I was going to say not even borderline annoying. It's like it practically drives itself.
It does. It does. It could bounce you off each line.
Yeah, I mean, it just keeps you, like, you put that thing, it's really, really an incredible car with the shift toward electric vehicles, and it's accelerating. And I don't know, I think New York State was saying 2035, all cars being, I don't know how that'll even work infrastructure-wise, but how is Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram adapting to meet the demands of EV buyers?
Where you seem to be doing well.
Yeah.
We've got the Chargers here.
Yeah.
Each car that you buy or each car that you lease, it's not really a buy car, it's a lease car.
Yeah.
In each car that you lease, you get a level 2 charger. You get tax credits for getting that level 2 charger installed. I mean, there's so many benefits for having that vehicle.
That's a really good thing to know. I'm sorry, I was not aware of the tax benefits for having the EV charger installed.
Absolutely. Anything we can get free from New York State, usually we give.
Yeah, sure.
Anything we can get back, we will certainly take, and we will certainly let people know about it.
Yeah. Because you're still honoring the tradition of the muscle. I mean, they really did a hell of a job with this car, Dodge.
Have you done the power shot yet?
No.
Yeah, if you press on
I haven't.
on the
I've
steering
seen
wheel,
it. I've been afraid
to do
to
the power shot. It gets moving pretty quickly.
Yeah. I haven't done it because I was afraid of with that car. I mean, you can hit 60 in probably under 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's amazing the way they've done that.
It is, and the lease price is ridiculous.
It's
with the money, I think it's a couple thousand down, and you're in the 200 range.
Yeah.
How about that other lease for the family sized car you got out there?
Oh my gosh, the Wagoneer S. That one.
Your brother says it's faster than what he's got.
It is. It's
the Wagoneer S is
the Wagoneer S is fast. It's unbelievable what they did with the restyling. It's the size of a Grand Cherokee.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Maybe
so it's a little smaller.
It's
than
a little
the
smaller.
Wagoneer.
It's not the people. There's like a misnomer. People think Wagoneer, they think big. The electric Wagoneer it's smaller. Like I say, it's on that smaller platform of the Grand Cherokee. It's absolutely a stunning looking vehicle, inside and out. Different. You've got white, black, red on the launch edition. The interior. Yeah. They hit the ball out of the park. They really, really did. And once again,
American made, baby.
American made, and it's the price point is unbeatable.
I don't tell you the price.
Yeah, I don't know that you can get a Korean vehicle for the price of this thing here, and it's really nice. And you're in the 400 to 400, in that $400 range with a couple thousand down and plus tax and everything else. I don't have all the
but I know people that are paying $800 a month,
and it just drives unbelievably. I would suggest somebody's got to just drive them. If a friend's got one, if you want to come in and drive one, we've always got one charged, no obligation.
Wait, is this an electric too?
All electric.
Oh man, I didn't know.
Do you get the benefits on the lease too with the tax breaks? And
you got to
everything.
Yeah,
everything. And once again, take advantage of it while New York is.
Yeah,
New York
generous.
And the feds are being generous.
Yeah.
So, but it's very smooth. It's a great vehicle.
I love hearing because beyond having the dealership, you're a car guy. I mean, you talked about the stuff you've built. To know the gas and there is something about, the smell of the gas, the charge. When you're at like Empire Drag or any drag strip and you smell that stuff, there's something that just kicks in your testosterone.
Yes, it does.
But with the electric, you don't have that. But still, man, there's something about that car. I go, this may be the coolest fucking car I've ever driven.
It's snappy as heck.
Yes. And it turns heads. My favorite is when I go through like a town and I'll see kids on a bicycle and they stop and just stare. That makes me laugh. I love it.
They did a heck of a job.
Yeah, they did. We hear a lot about like changing tariffs, international supply chain issues. What's one of the behind the scenes challenges that the average car buyer is not aware of that dealerships like Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram may be facing right now?
It's the uncertainty.
Yeah.
We don't know what happens. If you follow the news, which I'm sure everybody does to a certain extent, the tariff news has changed every day.
Every day.
We really don't have a clear outlook on on the future of getting product and what the pricing will be and the like. I'm not going to be one of these guys saying, hurry up and get in here before tariffs do something. But the uncertainty would make you think about doing it. Let's put it that way. I wish we had a better outlook. Quite frankly, it doesn't look like the people that are making the tariffs even have a good outlook. So I'm just trying to be apolitical on this.
It would be
But it is an
apolitical.
American company too, so you might have a little bit less.
Right.
Well, actually,
exactly.
they're based in the Netherlands. It's a matter of where the vehicles are built.
Yeah.
But we've got
They do percentages, I think, on certain
vehicles,
if the
parts,
rivets are put
everything
together, or a door was built. Yeah.
But we've been lucky that Stellantis with Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram have been helping us out, keeping us in the loop, and it looks like everything's good right now.
Got a home improvement conundrum? Time to call in the superheroes, Mac of all trades. Leaky faucet, wall that mysteriously has a hole in it. Kitchen looking like it's stuck in the 90s. Mac of all trades is here to save the day. No capes, just expert repairs, remodeling, and handyman services that get the job done right. Call them today at 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. Or visit them online at macofalltrades.net, because every home needs a hero. Mac of all trades. Craving the perfect night out? I want you to look no further than Cobblestone on Main, located in the heart of Webster at 109 West Main Street. Cobblestone is your ultimate destination for a truly unforgettable evening. Warm up with their expertly crafted cocktails featuring an unrivaled wine list that'll tantalize your taste buds. Their upscale bar offers a variety of premium beers and delectable small plates that are guaranteed to impress. So, whether you're planning an intimate dinner or a fun night out with friends and family, Cobblestone on Main delivers an experience that'll keep you coming back for more. Sophisticated, delicious, memorable. Cobblestone on Main, where every moment is a celebration. How's business?
It's I'd say it's finally picking up back to we like to call it clanging and banging.
Okay.
Yeah, but
This guy.
Kevin, but we got the combination of a store now, partners with Rochester Taylor Clothing.
Okay.
And still on the road. We got clients in Ohio that I travel to. Got a few new employees, so it's.
The clothes are beautiful. Yeah, I was looking at how sharp.
I mean, I did. If we were doing this, and it was a little bit. I got the hat on.
Yes,
the Omeros
Omeros.
hat, but
The Omeros
I would have dressed for the occasion certainly. But
And it's such a big difference when you dress, because these people today are out there dressing like it's Sunday afternoon, and they wonder why their business is.
People dress
stagnant.
like it's Saturday
Right.
morning and they're running to the grocery store
Yeah.
everywhere.
And then they wonder why their business is suffering. When you put on a decent outfit,
Yeah.
you get noticed, you get respected.
Yeah.
I walk into Wegmans with the Saturday outfit that you just described on. I'm shopping for Mama's got me doing bitch work, and I know, and no one's looking at me. I go in there after if I was working or something. Not that I'm working a lot, but as if I'm working and I'm dressed up, and it's like yes sir, no sir. Everybody's looking at you. You're getting a whole different attitude, and that's the way the business world is going to
It's
work.
so funny. I have said all my life that I used to keep like a collared shirt on standby because I had 3 boys and we were in the emergency room a lot.
Yeah.
And you just got treated better. And I know that it's supposed to be, we shouldn't judge. We do. We're
No
animals.
question. No
It's
question.
and it's not even, it's just instinctual. It's not a mean thing. It's just how people are. Present yourself well, you get that back.
you get that
question.
foundation piece, that armor, that
Yes.
navy blazer.
Yes.
Not with a synthetic button. You
No.
get a mother of pearl, a tip horn button, just something classic, versatile, everything. And I'm not bringing politics in it, but when President Trump met with the Ukrainian leader, Zelensky, the soup business tripled since then.
Really?
Yeah.
Really.
Because
Wow.
People
got down
are
on
starting
them.
to understand
Yeah.
that the ones dressing for success,
Yeah.
making the right sociological presence
Yeah.
is not pompous. It's
No,
just respect.
You have to dress passionately.
Is next question.
Kevin.
But I tell you
Kevin.
something, there's another side to that coin that I always have learned at a very young age in the business is don't judge a book by its cover. If you're
That's
making
true, too. Yeah,
absolutely.
when you go in, I was young, brand new, I was ready to take on the world and the business. I'm going back a while, needless to say. And I was doing some prospecting with the Chamber of Commerce book of local listings of businesses, and I found a guy that was the president of an auto parts dealership.
Right.
I said, he's the president of an auto parts dealer. I'm going to call him. So I called him, and I was fortunate enough to get an appointment. So I go out to see the guy, and it's a junkyard. It's a fucking junkyard. I walk in the back. I asked for the guy at the counter, which was, like an auto parts store.
Yeah,
I asked for the guy. He says, oh, yeah. He's in the back. Go in the back. Go down here. Go down in the back. I walk through grease fit pits, junkyard dogs.
He's in overalls. Wasn't he in
I
overalls?
sit there. He's a bearded, nasty-looking guy. Overalls, shitty.
Thanks for the business, though.
He said, I said, well, I went this far. I'm going to make my presentation. So I made my presentation, and the guy bought a healthy order and was a good client for a few seasons after that. So it's important,
Yes.
not to judge.
Well, I say this. You're right. And what I want to say is what you did was what everybody should do.
Correct.
You'll hear people say, I treat the janitor as I do the president of a company.
Love that.
We should all do that,
Absolutely.
right?
No
We should
question.
all do that. But I think for yourself, because the one thing I'm coming to realize is happiness is not dependent upon other people. Happiness comes from inside you. And if you start depending on other people, they're going to let you down every time at some point.
No
right?
question about it.
But when you feel great because you're dressed and you know it and you can feel it,
You
there's
project.
something about it.
You project.
Dude, I before I met you, before I knew you guys existed, forgive me, I did go to a store that's out of business now, Red Barn. And I bought a suit that
Great store.
I just love the suit.
Great store.
Then I put on 50 pounds.
Well, I tell you something. These
Wally
funny-
can alter that for you.
Struggle to get back, baby.
But here's the fun thing. Here's the fun thing. You mentioned that about how you feel and everything,
Yeah.
and
And you project that out,
No
and
question.
people come back.
And I always tell people, because it's inevitable that you plan a summer event and it's going to rain.
Yeah, sure.
And and everybody's bummed out. Jesus, rain. Yeah. I said I always go with the idea. I bring the weather with me.
Yeah.
So it's all about the weather's up here
Yeah.
in the brain.
Yeah.
You feel good,
Look
you,
good,
you look
play
good.
Never
good.
never
Feel
rains
good.
at Wally's on 4th of July.
Yeah,
Try
man.
passionately.
So you got to bring the weather.
Kevin's
with
the
you.
best bartender. And
You gotta project that feeling and that confidence, and it shows, and people around you
Yeah.
feel it. They
Yeah.
feel that, and they project off of it.
Matt, did you make any suits for anybody at the draft this year?
actually, my employee and I yesterday we were just figuring out a social media business way to connect with them, and we
Yeah.
can send a whole list to them. There's a page he found where there's a gentle way we could send an invite, or we could meet them by appointment.
Sure.
To
To get some, yeah.
just to offer our service.
But we probably wouldn't mention any names because
No,
of the
I wouldn't
respect
either.
that-
Absolutely not.
We're trying to talk a friend of ours into coming to see you. I've been trying for 2 years.
What's the sometimes modern day suits when you see, especially like young athletes and stuff, very different than some of the traditional things. And you guys go in there and design these things. Is there any style that you went, ooh, I like this. I wouldn't
noticed a lot of double-breasted, even though it's not my favorite style.
Yeah.
It's a good 8th or 9th suit. It's
Look at this.
double row button.
They're boxy, aren't they?
They're boxy, and you got to keep them buttoned to have them fit the way they should. My dad loves them.
You love double-breasted? I always thought double-breasted was a little boxy. It was a very big thing in the early 90s, I think.
Okay,
Let me explain it real
Go
quick,
ahead.
Dad. 6'5",
Yeah.
200 pounds.
You look good.
Tall and lean. That double row of button adds the correct proportion. To us, we got the meatball genetics. It's making us look wider than we should be.
And I beg to differ because
beg to differ. Okay.
the button placement.
Meatball genetics.
Well, it's true.
Mean you're
It's-
nice.
My father, his father before him. Well, anyway, I always seen as a double-breasted as an elongating kind of a garment for shorter guys, because typically a double-breasted would come with a peak lapel. If you know what a peak lapel is,
Yep.
it goes up,
Yep.
okay? And the button placements on a double-breasted, the two at the bottom and then the two at the top are flared out a little bit. So you're getting this illusion of height with the
Okay.
buttons and the lapels.
Yeah.
So it brings it up. I love double-breasteds for that reason. I love double-breasteds on most people. I would
I need one
probably
then.
not do it for some,
Right.
but I wouldn't be afraid to do a double-breasted. And like Matt says, though, it wouldn't be the first suit I would make for a guy. I would recommend the single-breasted garment to get him feeling the way he should in a garment.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys watch the draft and see something like, holy shit,
All
what
the
is this
time.
guy wearing?
All the time.
What
I saw
is
this
this
one
guy
guy
the
wearing?
sneakers.
I
The
saw-
sneakers. I like.
Big thing now.
No,
Oh, yeah.
get
Very
that
popular
F
now.
out. No,
Yeah.
Terrible.
Get yourself a burnish toe, a nice munch strap, a cap toe.
But do we
and you
sound
go
like
around.
old guys talking?
I saw this one guy, and I think it was one of the top 2 or 3 draft picks. I don't want to mention any names. He had a pink suit on, which Ain't that bad.
No.
But there was a strap.
Oh, this is Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
And there
who
was
it
a
was.
strap that came from inside the garment to the top button. And I said to myself, what the is that strap doing there, and what purpose does it serve other than, making someone look at him and say, what is that? You know? Now, on the other hand, you got a guy like Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey.
Great dresser.
Steve Harvey is an urban kind of a dresser.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Very street, urban, cool, modern colors and fabrics. Okay. But he projects.
Beautiful clothes, though. Beautiful
Even
clothes.
if with the colors that I would never sell a guy or never put him in unless he was a kind of a kind of a guy.
But he dresses sometimes
He
a little
dresses
conservative.
Great.
Yeah.
And it's those colors. He's got those wild colors, those velvet suits. Those,
Yes.
Those chrome-plated suits.
Yes.
as I
Silken
like to
wools.
call
I was
them,
just going to say that. I love them.
It's like, wow, this, it catches my eye. I'm being in the business. I'm saying, I shouldn't like that, but I do.
Speak of double-breasted, he does a lot of double-breasted
Yeah, he does.
single-breasted peak lapels.
Yes, he does.
Would you say, Matt, and I'll even ask your dad, clothes are an investment?
Absolutely.
Are they not? They should be seen as an investment. I will refer to some clothes, some stores I go to, as disposable because I just know that I don't care and I know where I'm wearing them. But
you're investing in your image.
Yeah.
And not in a pompous way. This
No.
is for your performance or for your confidence and
Yes.
to respect the environment, doing business with others or, attending a ceremony. So,
Nowadays, with the competitive nature of society in general,
absolutely.
you need every edge you can get.
Ever feel like you're getting more legal advice than a judge on TV? When you're facing criminal charges or a DWI, suddenly everyone becomes a legal expert. Your neighbor, your cousin, even the guy at the gym. Sure, they mean well, but that's when you need to tune out the noise and call CircuLaw. Steve Circu and his experienced team understand that these are really scary moments, especially when you're accused of something you didn't knowingly commit. That's why they're all about preparation, preparation, preparation. While your Uncle Bob is sharing another court story, CircuLaw will be methodically building your defense, leaving no stone unturned. They've successfully litigated every type of case imaginable, from misdemeanors to complex felonies. Remember, your rights and freedoms aren't just words. They're everything. And protecting them is what CircuLaw does best. When you need real legal expertise, not just well-meaning advice, call CircuLaw 585-385-2510 or visit their secure contact page at circulaw.com. CircuLaw, because your rights and freedoms deserve more than just good intentions. Take this from Billified. Stop getting your legal advice from social media. Call CircuLaw today. Leo's. You know what Leo's does? It makes life easier. Yeah, I like to go in there. I'm a big fan of Boar's Head cold cuts. Leo's carries Boar's Head cold cuts. They have a grab-and-go case, so I don't have to wait in line at the deli. They have prepackaged, freshly, half-pound of Boar's Head roast beef, let's say. I can grab that, half-pound of cheese, and I'm in line and out the door. Well, I probably grab some other things too, like their stuffed bread. I love Leo's stuffed bread. Heat that up. It's a great snack. It's a great snack when the kids come home and they're hungry and all that. And, you got busy lives right now. Maybe you need to grab some meals just to have in the fridge. You can get everything from chicken parm, full salads, delicious quiches. It's all there and available to you at Leo's. And, of course, you got to get the cannolis. You go to Leo's, you got to come home with the cannoli. You don't come home with the cannolis, you're in trouble. Leo's, what's the best thing about Leo's? Everything. On Dispatch Drive in East Rochester, open every day. Did you watch any of the draft at all? Did you pay any attention to
I kind of just poked around on social media. I was waiting for Sanders to figure out where he was going.
Okay.
The drama with that was funny.
Drama with that was unbelievable. And I have some of the audio. He got pranked.
Oh, yeah.
By, I think, some frat guys from Ole Miss.
Yeah, I saw that video yesterday.
So here's the, this is audio of the actual prank as it happens. Now, I think, because the audio kept cutting out a little bit, and I cleaned it up, but I think that they did this live on X. Like, they were live on X.
Honestly, I could see that.
I think they were live on X, and they had tons of cameras around because they're waiting. And I can't say that this is I don't know much about Shedeur Sanders. I really don't. I watched him play.
Is that personality.
Yeah.
It takes over talent all day long. Like I feel like.
I think something had to happen when he met with team. I almost feel like, honestly, Zach, I feel like it felt like collusion.
The Giants said they came out when he said, Dable said that he was talking to him and he didn't get a good vibe from him. He asked him to break something down and the kid had nothing.
Okay.
And he was cocky.
Right, he's cocky, and at the end of the day, like,
yeah.
And in anything, right? Like
cocky,
it could be like
those get so confused.
It could
sometimes.
be car sales. It could be being a pro athlete. It could be anything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Your personality is going to gauge how well you do it.
Right.
Like.
Right.
It's just that's the big thing. If you want to trust somebody, and if you can't gauge that personality, and you could be the most talented person in the world, but if you're not going to get along with the team, the coaches, if you're selling a car, if you're not going to get along with the customer, I mean, everything has to play out perfectly. If you want to be first round in the draft, like, you got to check all the boxes. Well, there's a lot of boxes that weren't checked with him.
I supposedly, like, that's the thing is, like, I can't figure it out because I go, there had to be something behind the scenes to what you're talking about, because he is one of the most accurate passers in the league.
Oh, and they were showing videos of, like, someone that got drafted before him, and the guy was absolutely, like, not even draft worthy.
No, it's like. But here's the prank call, and I think this is part of what's seen as cocky is all these cameras that are around. Like, everything is for a show.
Oh, yeah. He built a $2 million room for the draft.
Well, that's the other thing is, like, what is real and what is staged.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
We live in a social media world.
Yes.
And, like, I could guess that even, like, the NFL, like, everything's just manipulated.
Yeah.
They could have all been in on it.
Oh, well.
Like, they want more views. Okay, every team, you're not going to touch this guy till the 5th round.
Yeah,
because they're going to get more social media.
I
more
swear
clicks.
to God, it felt like there was collusion here.
Yeah.
It really did. Because of what you said,
agree.
where other quarterbacks went first. I go, there's no way.
Right.
And then he goes in the 5th round.
You want me to teach Snow how to walk right now?
This is the original call to him.
Trey.
So they're getting it. Now, listen in here, because something said in the background that jumped out to me. I want to see if anybody else picks up on it.
Good, been waiting on you. Ready to go. No, for sure. Why don't you get up and stand right here? Yeah. Let's save it up in there. Ready to go. What does that mean? What? What do you say? I don't know. How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone? You heard that? You said you're gonna have to wait a little longer. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. It's 50-50. But nobody got this number though. You don't have that number. Nobody. It's a private number. What the fuck was that?
All right, so private number, some kids get it. I don't know. I don't know how they got it.
But something said one of the coach's daughters.
Oh.
They said.
And gave it to one of the.
Yeah.
Well, listen to this.
So someone will get leaked on that.
Oh, yeah. But this is what I heard in the background. Listen to this. This is just a small clip of what we just heard.
Good, been waiting on you.
Ready to go.
Did someone scream David Duke in the back?
I think it's a way to go.
Good, been waiting on you.
Ready to go.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I kept hearing David Duke as though it was like a racist thing to keep him out, which I don't think that. I do think, like, there had to be something personality-wise that was keeping this kid out. Here's the kids that made the call, and they acted exactly like I would have acted at their age
had it
if
like
I did.
scripted.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Hey, is this Shadur? This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're going to take you with our next pick right here, man.
This thing doesn't be legendary.
It's going to be legendary.
Hey, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
Okay. anyway, this is how I would have acted with my buddies in college. Like because we couldn't believe we pulled it off. It's kind of a mean thing to do to the guy.
Oh,
but
it's so.
I am pretty sure that this happens a lot because I remember Quentin Gauze, who was from Rochester, had a minute. He played in the CFL, played in the NFL. He would get calls that he was being drafted and he went undrafted to go, hey, we're going to take you next. He talked about it. And I think it happens where they got a bubble and then somebody says, no, we're not.
Right.
Like it's frantic in that room.
There's so many like hands in the pot.
Right. This next clip, I think this is Dion just talking about how hard, like speechless over the fact that his son is not taking at least in second. Wow.
And he's got.
This is. So funny. It's funny when he's lost for words because
I know what's going on.
But it's funny because he never comes to that conclusion. No, he never does.
No,
he's gonna be the last one to ever say that.
I like to have hope and I like to trust God. Dang, God ain't got this
ain't God.
This
the devil. It wasn't cute after 21. That was the final straw. But you can explain. This is just unexplainable now.
These are all like produced and stuff, though. It's almost like the male Kardashians.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
He sounds like Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I can't understand what he's saying.
Oh yeah, you gotta like.
Here's Shiloh saying exactly
really
what you just said, Zach. Shiloh, the other son, says, who I believe got drafted by.
No, he got signed by Tampa.
Let's go pro.
I'm done. It's your fault. If you wasn't dead, don't blur me out. Then we would get some figures. If you wasn't that dude, Shador wouldn't get drafted in round number 2.
So he's blaming his dad.
Yeah. Do you think it's his fault?
I think it's a lot.
You do?
To do with just the whole family.
Yeah.
That's a lot of drama, you know.
You look at the return; they retired the kid's number at the spring game. His record was horrific.
Yeah, it's like
you've got players that have done much more at that university that have not had their numbers retired, and you're going to let this kid be retired, have his number retired?
Yeah,
because it's Dion's son.
He could make more money if he went back to college. Did you see that?
He could.
Oh, probably because I think
more money on the NIL deal.
Yeah,
and then like the fact that he went in the 5th round, he lost like I don't know,
$40 million.
Yeah.
Because he was going to the $45 million rookie salary.
Which I don't understand why they're dishing out this much money to people that, like, they could just crumble in the NFL. You could be a rock star in college, but the NFL is a whole different story.
It's a whole different story.
They said the guy that got drafted, I think number 6 or 7 to the Raiders, the running back that was from Boise State, he's going to be second highest salary behind Saquon, and he hasn't even played a snap yet.
Wow.
Yeah. Could be a first hit from one of those NFL guys.
Knock you right out.
And see you later.
Right out. It's unbelievable. Right out.
Yeah, the prank calls and all that, like social media grab is, for me, like I'm 34 now.
God, you're ancient. Oh my God.
I'm not as young as the whole social media thing, but like the people and what they do to try to get famous, and
it's an attention game, right?
It's all attention. It's all stage. I mean, I'm a big golfer, and there was a lot of stuff coming out, like kids calling the clubhouse during the Masters, trying to book in a tee time, knowing it was the Masters. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'll be down there, Thursday at 1. You could fit me in, right?" And then they just hang up.
Oh, I didn't even see this.
They just do. Everybody's just doing things that stand out.
Yeah, it's all the same shit. But I would have done that without the cameras when I was a kid.
Well, that was the best part.
Some of it's dickish.
The best part of growing up was no cameras.
Yeah,
because you could do dumb shit.
Oh, and I did a lot of it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to worry about someone taking a video of you.
No, someone taking a video of you you didn't want it. But
social media for me, like my personal page, I don't do a lot. I'll do story shares of what's going on.
Right.
But I keep my life pretty private.
Yeah. How do you think the world your daughter will grow up in?
I'm definitely scared.
Yeah, I mean, it's different, right? You can see things very differently.
World, for sure.
Yeah. How old is she now?
She's 11 months, so coming
almost
up on a year.
Buddy.
Yep.
Wow. How much has life changed?
It's not really changed that much, you know.
Okay.
Like,
good.
If we'll go to dinner, we'll bring her out.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna go to the aquarium in Toronto next week, and we'll bring her. And all you do is it's just a little like add-on. You know, she's so good that it's like so easy to bring her around. And
okay.
Has the car seat hit the Celine yet?
No, I did order some headphones for her, like earmuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the car's a little loud.
Well, it's funny. I did see a guy out here at the Cars and Coffee at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram that had a Porsche, a water-cooled Porsche.
Yeah.
Had the car seat in the front for his kid.
Yeah, that's
a
lot of people will buy
booster seat
cars.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people will start changing their cars up, you know, so that they can bring their kids out.
Sure.
Like, there is a back seat in the Celine, which is good. My one buddy had an R8, and then he sold it to get a 911 because it had a back seat. Yeah.
Interesting.
So he still has the car passion. Now he just has, his little buddy to bring around.
Very good.
So, she'll be doing everything I do.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah.
Soon she'll go to the golf course.
Really? Like 2 years old?
Oh, I mean, once she can walk, we're rocking and rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
hopefully next year she'll be on skis.
Yeah. You know what? My brother had his son on skis by 2. He's 7, just turned 8. He's on an elite race team now up at Sandy River in Maine.
Get him doing what you love to do, and then life isn't going to change that much. If you give up passions because you have a kid and change your ways, that's on you.
That's a great. See, you get deep sometimes, Zach. That's how I like. I've missed having you on.
I know.
We should do a little more with that.
Time thing. You
Yeah,
know?
I understand. I do understand that. We will close it out here. We're at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the first Cars and Coffee. I think a huge success.
Yeah, it was a huge success. I spent most of the time directing traffic. But
I saw that.
I walked around and it was amazing. We're gonna have to shift the parking lot a little bit. We'll be doing another one next month we'll keep them on Sundays.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Cars and Coffee around the area.
Yeah, there's
only
only
a lot
one
of Saturdays.
Yeah. I'd rather do a Sunday and an off day. A lot of them at the beginning of the month.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do it.
We're trying to, I'll look at the schedule, make sure it doesn't overlap with anything. But we'll do them every month in the summertime.
Was this your idea?
Yeah,
it was.
I brought this to Matt and Carmen. I was like, we should definitely do a Cars and Coffee, and then it's just a weather game. It's like
100%.
You're never gonna know it when you plan it, and you just gotta hope that it's a good day. And it was looking like it was gonna warm up towards the end of the month, so that's why I was like, let's do it this day. And we got lucky. It's sunny, but it's a little chilly, but not bad.
Did you bring the Celine?
I did.
Oh,
it
good.
runs way better in the cold too.
All right, we will close it out. Thank you, man. I love seeing you again.
Appreciate it.
Kevin, thank you for all your help and setting us up and introducing us to your buddies Matt and Carm for Indiano for making it all happen. I'm Bill Moran. We will see you tomorrow.